Hello students, now we will solve the exercise A 1A. So now what is first one is evaluate 427 into 8 plus 2 into 427. We know that here distributive property is applicable, is not it? So in the two term, that means 427 into 8 plus 2 into 427, between these two product, the term that means 427 is the common one. Here also 427 into 8, 427 is present, and here also 2 into 427, here also 427 is a term. So we can say that the common one is 427. So 427, then we can write 8 plus 2 in the first bracket. So the what will be the value of 8 plus 2? It is 10. So 427 into 10. That means ultimately the answer will be 4270. Is not it? And here for the first one, for all so for the next two also, that means question number 2 and 3 of question number 1, that means evaluate 394 into 12 plus 394 into minus 2. Here also the same thing is applicable, is not it? Okay. Now for the question number 3, that means verify, there are 4 questions. The question number 2 is verify minus 82 into second bracket minus 4 plus 19 equals to minus 82 into minus 4 plus minus 22 into 19. We have to prove that, is not it? That means we need to prove that the both sides are equal, is not it? So we will consider two sides of the equation, one is left hand side and one is right hand side. So if the value of, after calculating the value of left hand side and after calculating the value of right hand side, if both are equal, then we can say that the left hand side is equals to right hand side. So we have to prove it, is not it? So at first we need to take the left hand side. So the left hand side is for question number 2. Okay, the left hand side is minus 82 into minus 4 plus 19. So here we can say that minus 82 into minus 4 plus 19 is plus 15. So minus 82 into 15 will be minus 1230. And right side also the value will be, after calculating the value of right hand side, it is also minus 1230. So both are equal, so we can say that left hand side equals to right hand side. So now for question number 4, evaluate 15 into 8, 15 into minus 8. These are the questions. So the question number 2 of 4, that means 15 into minus 8, we know that the product of one negative integer and one positive integer will be negative. So plus into minus, that means minus, and 15 into 8 is 120, that means 120. So answer will be minus 120, is not it? So here also minus 15 into minus 8, the product of a even number of negative integers will be positive. So minus into minus, that means plus. So 15 into 8 will be 120. Clear? Now the question number 5 is also same ultimately. Okay, there we need to find the product of some integers. Okay, so we know that here also the same thing is applicable. Suppose the question number 5 of 5, that is 4 into minus 6 into minus 8. At first plus 4 into minus 6, then we know that the product of one positive integer and one negative integer will be negative. So minus 6 into 4 will be 24 into minus 8, and we know that the product of two negative integers will be positive. So negative 24, that means minus 24 into minus 8 will be plus 192. Clear? Question number 6, it is also same. We need to find out the product of 4 integers. Here, so question number 3 of 6, minus 2 into 4 into minus 6 into 8. So minus 2 into 4 will be, we know that the product of one positive integer and one negative integer is negative. So minus 8 into minus 6 into 8. So the product of then two negative integers, minus 8 into minus 6 will be positive. So 48 into 8, two positive integers, therefore the value will be ultimately positive. So 384. So now the question number 1 of 7. Okay, that means determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is minus 47. So if we write minus 47 as minus 1 into 47, then that means plus 47 into minus 47. So the minus plus 47 into minus 1, that means the product of one positive and one negative integer will be ultimately negative. So the ultimate answer will be minus 47. So the product of 47 with minus 1 will be minus 47, is not it? So we can say that the integer 47 is the integer whose product with minus 1 will be ultimately minus 47, is not it? Here also 63, if we write 63, so if we write the 63 with the help of product of two integers and one integer is minus 1, then if we write minus 1 into minus 63, then minus and minus will be plus, so plus 63 will be the answer. So the integer minus 63 is the integer whose product with minus 1 will be 63, is not it? Okay. Now question number 8, it is given that 18 integers are multiplied together, what will be the sign of their product if question number 2 is 12 of them are negative and 6 are positive. We know that the product of even number of negative integers will be positive, and then the positive one with the product with another positive integer will give a positive value, is not it? Hence for the question number 2 the ultimate answer will be positive, is not it? Okay. Now question number 9, find which is greater, 8 plus 10 into 15 or 8 plus 10 into 15. Two types are there, so we need to actually calculate both the values, that means the value of 8 plus 10 in the first bracket into 15 and 8 plus 10 into 15. So in the first case the value is 8 plus 10 into 15, that means we know that 8 plus 10 is 18 into 15, that means 270. Okay, and again 8 plus 10 into 15, so we know that here also 15 into 10 we need to at first multiply 10 into 15, is not it? So 150 will be the answer, and 8 plus 158, 150 will be 158, and we know that 270 is greater than 158, so the first one, that means 8 plus 10 in the first bracket into 15 will be greater than 8 plus 10 into 15. Clear? And the question number 10 is true false, product of two different integers can be 0. Yes, it is true, because if one integer is 0, then any number multiplied by with 0 will be ultimately 0, is not it? So the statement is true. Okay, so question number 2, product of 120 negative integers and 121 positive integers is negative. It is also false. Why it is false? Why? Because we know that the product of even number of negative integers will be ultimately positive, and then the product of one positive integer with another positive integer will be ultimately positive. So that means the ultimate result will be positive, but it is given here in the statement that it is negative, so it is false. Okay, so question number 3 and question number 4, they are also false. Clear? Now you can solve all the maths of this exercise with the help of this video. Thank you, students.